So there's a ritual to painting. I like to start with colour, and I'll have been thinking this about the colour to use for the next painting over, some hours as I go about my other activities in my day. And I'll clear the decks, start creating the colours, get the canvas, tape the canvas, and be ready to make that first mark. And that's very exciting, but it's also very solitary, and I generally can't. I have to be quiet and focus, and I personally like to be on my own because I'm thinking about it all the time, and I don't like distractions at this point particularly. Once I've got into the painting, if it's very repetitive, I might listen to something, some music or a podcast, or lately I've been listening to Alice in Wonderland, which I found comforting in these difficult times. As a child, I was taught to appreciate painting and art and craft of all kinds, but I wasn't allowed to make any myself, no mess. And so when I had my own children, I bought a lot of materials for them to play with, but found that actually I probably played with them all myself. And this was a sign for me. And so in my 30s, I embarked on an education culminating in a degree in fine art. I think making marks is fundamental to being human. Painting is my life now. It's grounding, it's collaborative, it's connecting, it creates discourse, it asks questions, it doesn't tell you what to think, it doesn't tell you what to do, it's simple expression. It's my life now, but there was a time when I didn't think it was possible for me to be an artist. And I just feel so grateful that I'm able now to be a painter. I think there was something about that late educational opportunity that gave me huge appreciation for the visual. everywhere I looked after learning to draw, I could see line, shape, contrast, tone, colour, and that has never changed. And then moving on to painting, it's become a passion. When I'm in the middle of a painting and it's going well, that's the best part. I lose all sense of self and a sense of time. And the mark making that I make, I'm hoping it will resonate with a viewer as I'm working. When I do show the painting to a viewer, that completes the process. And of course, any thoughts that I might have had are within the viewer and not with me anymore. And that's a fascinating and interesting and connecting process, which I think is very important and completes the painting.